All right, guys, what's going on? Just hopping on here to do a quick review of the Mimtac Drastic AR9 9mm PCC drop-in trigger. That's what it's called. Um, so picked it up from Optics Planet, and yeah, I installed it maybe a week or so ago. Finally got it out to the range. However, after initially installing it, some of the issues that I ran into, just showing you that to let you know there's no live ammunition in there, clear, around safe, and but yeah, installed it. The my initial thoughts were, wow, this is a great trigger for a great price. Got it for 90 bucks as mentioned on Optics Planet. Um, like the things that I like about it is the actual trigger itself has um, a good face. And what I mean by that is like some of the triggers you can install are kind of skinny. I do like the bigger face plate or whatever you might call it. Um, it has a great clean break. I'll go ahead and do a trigger pull here and kind of show you it's single stage, no creep, right at the wall, and then here we go. That's the break. Let's charge that handle. Whew. And show you the reset. Nice short reset. Whoops. Show you the break, and then we'll go reset again. Yeah, when it's working, it's honestly one of the best triggers uh, I've had or experienced. I have Rise Armament 434 installed in my rifle. I love that trigger. It does well. But honestly, this one was more comfortable to me. But here comes the but. Um, After continuously doing function checks to make sure it was working correctly, um, I ran into a weird situation. You guys let me know if you've experienced this before with drop-in triggers. This is the first time it's happened to me. And so the hammer started to drop on the reset, essentially acting like a binary trigger. And it was happening at random, but it was happening fairly often. Let's see if I can replicate it, just to show you guys that this trigger can be dangerous. There, on the release, hammer dropped. Not too sure if you guys could hear that, so I will try and show it again. Reset, 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 good. So you just never know when it's gonna come, and obviously and there it goes, hammer dropped. That's an issue. And just to show you that the hammer dropped, there you go. So I'll reset it again. Good reset. Pull the trigger, charge the handle, reset again, pull the trigger, charge the handle, reset. So when it's functioning, it functions great. But as mentioned, I'm running into this issue where I'm getting random drops of the hammer on the reset. And I'm not too sure what's causing it. If you guys know, drop a comment. But as mentioned, it's at random. Most of the time, well, I can't even say most of the time, because when I took it out to the range, there it goes. The hammer just dropped again. So, I've already, you know, gone ahead and contacted Optics Planet. I just got to return this thing. there was one other reviewer that experienced the same issue as me, and so like myself, he went ahead and returned it. Another thing to note with this trigger, the screws, the anti-walk screws, they are cheaply made, and so these screws right here, I'm not even too sure. I got to figure out how to get them out, because practically after, as soon as I installed them, they appear to have stripped, and so I'm trying to remove them, twist them out, and yeah, they're just twisting and no movement. So that's another issue that I've seen. But I don't know if they're a smaller company based out of Turkey. It could just be a QA thing. There are people out there who've posted good reviews. They've had great experiences, and like I said, the trigger is great when it's working. But because of that, you know, because of that, there it goes again. The hammer just dropped. So because of that random firing, dropping the hammer going forward upon the reset. And if it was every time, great, you can predict that and work around it. And it obviously you get a free binary trigger. But in this case, that is not so. It is, the hammer is dropping at random, and so because of that, I've got to go ahead and remove this from my PCC and send it back. I'm honestly disappointed because I can't say enough like how good of a trigger it is when it is functioning correctly, but obviously you can't have a gun going bang when you do not want it to go bang. So yeah, I'll get this sent back. Considering, maybe trying another one to see if this was I just got a dud, and hoping for the best, but at the same time, there it goes again. If you've experienced this before, or if you know maybe something that I did wrong, drop a comment. Let me know. But yeah, when it's working, it's one of the best triggers for the price. So yeah, just figured I'd hop on here, do this quick review because, as mentioned, I got to pull it out and send it back, and I'll let you know what I decide to do moving forward. If I end up picking up another one to, roll the dice, and hopefully I get one that functions correctly. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions or concerns, not concerns, what am I talking about? Any questions about the trigger, or if you have any comments as to why it is doing what it's doing, let me know. But yeah, appreciate you watching. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.